following is a production of Watlington Shires and Pierce Productions. Welcome to the Wright Chrysler Dodge Ram pregame show. Just like the big game, you have to be prepared. And the same holds true when it comes to buying your next vehicle. So be prepared by going to WrightChryslerDodgeJeep.com. That way you're ready to go when you hit the lot. Now it's time for us to get you ready for the big game. The Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram pregame show starts now. Well, welcome, folks, here to the big matchup on your Saturday afternoon. It is your Piney Woods area game of the week here on Saturday. We're in volleyball and a big district matchup going on here this afternoon. Now, I was able to have a chat with both coaches, so we'll have that coming up for you as well. But I'll tell you, they're getting close to the end of the season. Well, we got a few weeks left here for the season, but this is a big district game here. Both these teams coming in at 5-1 here into the district, and that's what makes it so big here. As at Groveton, and you're going to hear from Coach Rupp, Groveton was able to get a 3-0 win over the Lady Dragons in Groveton a few weeks back. So it's going to be the Lady Dragons looking for a little bit of revenge here as they want to take atop of the district standings, and so did the Lady Indians of Groveton. I got to see both these teams play St. Augustine over the last couple of weeks, and St. Augustine, very good opponent there. But both these teams are going to be playing here tonight, and it's going to be for the top of the district. Now, I can't forget about the Lady Hornets of Hemphill. They're into that as well as Coach Fajardo, so make sure I get that right, Fajardo, for the Lady Indians. I had a chat with her as well. So we're going to get that coming up here. So we'll start off here with Coach Rupp, and we'll talk to her about how big and important this matchup is here for the Lady Dragons. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Good evening, volleyball fans, or I should say good afternoon, volleyball fans. A Saturday afternoon action going on here in Shelbyville as the Lady Dragons are welcoming the Lady Indians of Groveton. With me is Coach Rupp. And, Coach, I tell you, this is a very big matchup here in this district because you guys are both up here towards the top. And, getting us in on Saturday, going to be a good one. So tell me what's at stake here for the Lady Dragons.
I think the biggest thing right now is we're playing some of our best volleyball right now, coming together and playing as a team. I think we couldn't have put ourselves in a better spot coming in the second round and, being tied for first, 5-1 district record. So as the Indians. But I think the biggest thing is we worry about what we can control and play like we've been playing the last couple of games. Just working on the team chemistry and coming together and playing as a team.
Well, I'll tell you what, I've been keeping up with you guys, and I got to see Groveton a couple of weeks ago. They took on St. Augustine. Y'all were able to take on St. Augustine. Very good squad right there. But, both of you guys come out victorious. So working up to that one and then here today, it's just got to have a different kind of feel for this one tonight between these two teams.
Right. I think the biggest thing is not making as many errors or working on who makes the least amount of errors is going to be the one that's going to kind of be successful. But big thing, too, is just going out and playing volleyball like we've been doing.
Right, you guys have been really good at the net. I've seen them really good at the net with some good blocks. You got some height. They got some height. So it's going to come down to whoever makes the last spike, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, or just kind of playing smart and using, our pushes, our tips over too, but kind of finding their holes. But biggest thing is not changing a whole lot of what we're doing. Keep doing what we're doing.
All right, Coach, and I know not to look ahead, but the playoffs are coming up here in a few weeks, and it's all the seeding is all good right in there. So right now, I think the Lady Dragons are sitting pretty good, but you'd like to get that number one seed if you can.
Absolutely. I think it'll help us out tremendously. But I think we go game by game, and when we get to playoffs, kind of let it dictate, and we'll get where we're supposed to be, and kind of go game by game and point by point.
Right, and have you played Groveton yet this year, Coach?
Yes.
Oh, you have? How'd that come out there?
We were 0-3, but
time to turn it around on the home floor.
But I think that was we were still trying to figure things out, and so I think we've made huge adjustments, and we kind of know what we're expected to do.
All right, Coach. Well, good luck to you and the gals on this Saturday afternoon. It's a pink out game, so let's get after it.
Thank you, Larry.
All right, it's time for the gals to come to the court here on NetSN.
Alrighty, folks, as we see the Lady Dragons getting ready to take their practice swings going on here, we're going to we also had a chance to talk to Coach Fajardo of the Lady Indians of Groveton. So we're going to hear from her, and we'll be right back here on NetSN. Let's see what we got. Alrighty, here we go. Good evening, afternoon, volleyball fans. Here with me is Coach Fajardo of the Lady Groveton Indians. And, Coach, this is a big district matchup between you guys and Shelbyville. Yes. Both of you guys are up there at the top, and you were able to beat Shelbyville 3-0 at your place a while back. So tell me what's going to be like out here tonight.
We've definitely just been watching how they're performing. We take every team seriously. We know that they got some big hitters, and we're going to have to be ready to play defense. And so we're just excited. We're ready to play. We're ready to see what happens and play our best every single situation.
Well, I got to see you guys in St. Augustine a week or so ago. You guys played very well there. Saw really good hits and a nice job at the net and everything too. Good everything there. You got a good 3-0 win there too. But I tell you, this is a good, solid squad. And so who are some of your bigger players out here that Shelbyville definitely need to watch out for?
It kind of depends, Some days we have a setter show up. Some days we have some outside hitters show up. It just depends on, the coaching girls, whoever wakes up that morning.
Right.
But they're all a pretty good threat. It's just a matter of are they working together today? Or are we just still waking up?
Right. Well, I will tell you, now watching you guys practice out here, I remember number 8, Hamilton. I believe she set you up in the middle right
Aubrey.
there. Oh, yeah. And she did a great job the other night. Like getting you guys ready for sets and everything, setting up your offense against St. Augustine. So you need that in there. So that's good for her. And like I said, you got multiple players out there I can tout on, but I remember her right off the bat there.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. She's working hard.
Yeah. Your libero out there, you're a good defensive player. Tell us a little bit about her.
Man, she's a hustler. She's a dog. Great team player. Great energy on the court. I know that I can rely on her with consistency.
All right, Coach. Well, good luck to you and the gals. It's going to be a big one here tonight, and see who comes out. It's going to be all the way to the end. I think all 5.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Thank you.
All right. Girls will come to the court here on NetSN.
And we thank Coach Fajardo for taking the time to join us here this afternoon as we get ready for this one. And something didn't come out quite right here, folks. So if you'll allow me, I'm going to do something real quick. Give me 1 second here. My apologies, but I got to do it this. All right, folks, there we go. Sorry, I had to make sure something was right in there. So here we are, the Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep pregame show. And as you heard from both coaches, they're getting ready to go, and how important this matchup is between these two squads here. Both teams sitting at the top of the district there, along with Hemphill, and it's got another group of teams in there that are fighting for these top 4 spots. As you heard Kurt Tripp say that, hey, the higher the seed, the better. So that's what you want to do. So we're trying to get a little bit back here as the Lady Dragons were beat by Groveton 3-0 there in Groveton. Can the Lady Dragons turn that around here and get that win right back? It is Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep pregame show. We'll be right back here on NetSN. Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Center has the new and used vehicles that you're looking for. If your vehicle needs service, stop by WrightChryslerDodgeJeep.com and get your service appointment, and also shop online. Then come on down and let the guys make a great deal for you. And our knowledgeable staff will not let you leave without knowing everything about your new or used vehicle. Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram supports all the students of the Piney Woods.
Piney Woods Volleyball is brought to you in part by Chaps Barbecue, feeding East Texas since 1986. Southern Rain, fashions appropriate for the Southern lady. Dr. Deborah Worsham, helping Shelby County smile. Panola College, looking forward to these athletes being Panola ponies one day. Sharon Nelson Family Medical, your walk-in cash-only clinic. These sponsors are proud of all the area volleyball teams.
Chaps Barbecue and Center is open Tuesday through Friday, 10:30 to 5, and Saturdays, 10:30 to 2. Now, you can call in your order to Chaps Barbecue. You can come to the drive-thru or bring the family down for a nice family dining experience for barbecue so good.
No, we're not going to say that.
All right. Come on down to the center and enjoy some great barbecue at Chaps. How's that?
That's good, thank you.
Barbecue so good, make me want to slap your mama.
Boy, that's not on the script. I told you don't be saying that.
Sparky D's Bargain Store. Who are we? We're an online auction store on Facebook. Find our page on Facebook. There you'll find a post for our weekly auction. If you find an item you like, place your bid and you could be a big winner and save yourself lots of money. We're on Facebook only for our weekly auctions. We're located in Center, Texas. Check us out on Facebook. It's Sparky D's Bargain Store, where we will save you more.
You're watching a NetSN and Wallington Shire's Pierce production of Tuesday Night Volleyball here on Saturday afternoon. Tonight, it's the Lady Dragons and the Lady Indians, Shelbyville versus Groveton, your Piney Woods game of the week.
Alrighty, folks, back here just about ready to get this thing underway. As both teams are warmed up and ready to go. Welcome to a beautiful Saturday afternoon here in East Texas in Shelbyville. It's busy here in Shelbyville as we did see the youngsters out there playing ball on the Dragon Field out there this afternoon too. So we got the little ones out there playing some Little League ball over there. And going to go check that out a little bit after this one is over. I can guarantee you that for sure. So we got the Lady Dragons over here in their pink. They're taking that out there. There's a pink out here, but ready to go for this evening. And we got the Groveton Lady Indians, Coach Fajardo and her squad. And let's see if we're going to have some introductions here. We'll get those on there for you as well. So be ready for that underway in here in Shelbyville, and a big matchup going on here this afternoon. Groveton 5-1, Shelbyville 5-1 here on the district, and no JV games here today, just a straight out varsity ball game here for being one of the top teams into this district. So be ready for it, folks. This is going to be a good one here this afternoon.
Now let's see the Lady Dragons. Number 1, number 2, Miley Smith. Number 3, Kaylee Bowman. Number 4, Brady Carter. Number 5, George Lawson. Number 6, Tina Benny. Number 7, Nicole Harper. Number 8, Kelsey Lowe. Number 9, Dave Jones. Number 13, Madison Fuller. Number 13, 65.
All righty, it looks like we're going to get the national anthem, folks. So we're going to rise up for that. And here we go. God bless America. And I tell you what, it's still a little bit of a buzz here in the great city of Shelbyville after what was a awesome football game last week, or last night, from what I understand. And I tell you what, it was the another 1 point win here for the Shelbyville Dragons last night over the Timpson Bears. I tell you, they had to earn every bit of that one, it sounds like, and good Timpson Bears squad over there too. So we'll be back here in Shelbyville for Shelbyville and San Augustine this Friday night. So join us for that as we got some great football and volleyball action on the way here. So here we go, both teams ready to go. And the first sets. And tonight's, or this afternoon, I keep saying tonight because I'm so used to being in the evening here for some volleyball. So Saturday afternoon, I want to take it 1 second right here, 1 second right here. And I know she's out doing some other things and probably doesn't have us tuned in right now, but she said she probably would. But happy birthday to my little sister. I want to say very happy birthday to her. She is awesome and a big person in my life. I don't know she has been there for me for many, many, many things in my life, and I just want to say how much I appreciate her and love her, and I hope she has an awesome day. And I know my brother-in-law is going to make sure that's going to happen. All righty, happy birthday, Leanne. Here we go. Let's play some volleyball today. And boy, I'm sounding loud in my. Excuse me, folks, for 1 second. I'm sounding so loud in my headphones, and I'm trying to figure that out. Okay, here we go. There we go. A little better. All right, now we're ready to go. We're getting a little bit of a change out here for Coach Fajardo. And right now, it looks like Parker's going to check in. There she is, Labaro for the Lady Indians of Groveton. And we're ready to go. And looks like Corey Loss is going to check out. And we're ready to go here for the Lady Dragons. Who's going to get the first serve? Well, that's what I'm waiting to see here. We still haven't seen the ball in there. Now the referee's ready. He's got it. And we're checking it out here. We're going to do rock, paper, scissors and see who's going to get served. And it looks like it's going to be served to the Lady Dragons. They're going to kick things off. Taylor Jones, whom I'm sure Coach Rupp loves to have back there to start serve here, see if they can get things going here for Lady Dragons. Here we go. First serve on the way, brought to us by Shelby Savings Bank. Up in the air here. And nice job here. Nice tip out of the net. Coming across and out of bounds. That will be Shelbyville points. So Jones ready for serve. Bringing it in here. Send it up in the middle here. Alexander. And her name quite a bit here. She does a great job setting it up here for the Lady Indians. And they're going to see some good volleys. And there she is right there once again. And try to get a good spike of it there. Yeah, it looks like that was Batista. It didn't get a quite good solid hit on it. And it's now 2-0 Lady Dragons here to start off. And my apologies, folks, as the scoreboard can be a little bit behind here with the internet. So we'll make sure it's right here by my voice. Okay, some good dunk going on here. A nice dig out there by Parker. Oh, and a final great job at the net. Nobody right there in the middle to help out Hamilton, or Alexander, sorry. As it's another point there for the Lady Dragons. Now go 3-0. And it also might help, too, if Larry put the points on the right spot here. Maybe we'd have that right on the scoreboard, wouldn't we? Here we go. Another nice job here, and that's going to be just out. And another try for the spike there by, is that Antley? Make sure I have that written down correctly here. So Taylor Jones now makes it a 4-0 lead here for Shelbyville to start off here in the first one. Alexander going to set it up. Nice job there, and Jones going to get it right back in there. Nobody there after the net. I guess Lady Dragons thought it was going to be over, but that'll get to the. Now we'll get the 4-1 score right, and make sure that we have our scoreboard together here. Good job, Larry. Yeah. All right, so now will be first serve here for the Lady Indians. Here they come with it, try to get in this 4-1 lead. And nice job on the back line here for Lady Dragons, getting it across. Alexander. Nice at the net, but a good job there once again. Oh, good try there at the net for the Lady Dragons. They had a good one. But it just falls back onto their side. Now it makes it 4-2. Antley is number 2. And she's very good here on the corner of the net as well here for Groveton. There's another spike. And that's a spike for the point there. That's a Ray Jones spike for the point. And that is Carson Lavelle giving the serve and the point there to the Lady Dragons. I need to take that off there, don't I? So we will. So Lady Dragons get served back here. Nice job there. Snell brings it across into the middle. Off the hands there, but a good jig there by Snell. Saving it for Lady Dragons. Here's Alexander sending it in the middle. Oh, great block right there. Corey Lawson, the block, and the point goes to the Lady Dragons. And that's going to make it 6-2. We're going to get a quick timeout here on the court. So we'll be right back. 6-2 Lady Dragons up here on the NetSN.
Joaquin Tire in Joaquin, Texas. Family owned and operated with new and used tires, general mechanics, and road services. Jesse and his team is proud to serve the community with car, truck, and commercial and ag vehicle tires. They're located in Joaquin at the 84 and Highway 7 split. Call the shop today to make an appointment at 936-269-9516. That's 936-269-9516. Joaquin Tire is a proud sponsor of Game of the Week. Stop in and see them today for all of your new and used tire needs.
Alrighty, folks, we're back here as it is now a 6-2 lead here for the Lady Dragons over the Lady Indians of Groveton. And it is Kylie Snell back there, the libero for Lady Dragons. She will be back there ready for the serve as Coach Fajardo taking the full minute here to get her team a little bit of a break and a rest and see if they can break the serve, get that back, get the points going here as they now trail by 4 here in this first set of the match on your Saturday afternoon. Snell ready for serve for Lady Dragons. Here we go. It's Alexander doing a great job setting it up in the middle there. Nice block, getting off the hands of Lady Dragons. You got to get it across. And at the net, good net play here by both teams. As Jones. Oh, Lawson saves it there. Going to get it hit back. The Dragons. Alexander off the hands. But great job by Snell to get a hand on it to save it here on the backside for the Dragons. In the middle. Back across. Great volley going on here. And we're going to get 2 hits, 2 hands on the ball there for the Lady Dragons. So it will be point to Groveton. They'll get the serve back. And that's a good volley there by both teams. 6-3. Here we go with serve. Well, getting underneath that one. Send it over to Lawson. Oh, great job there after the net. That's number 13, Lee. Spike for the point. And she jumped up there and took that one right out of the air and sent it back home. 6-4. Groveton with serve. Taking out back line here. Lawson sends it across. That one goes off of Lee. Not able to get a hand on it there is Albus and out of bounds. And that goes back to Shelbyville. They now lead it back up by 3, 7-4. As Carson Lavelle is going to go back. And she will be in that serve. Checking out number 3. That is Bailey Bohannon. So here's Lavelle with the serve. And up in the middle. Alexander gets it across. Send it up once again here for Lawson. Albus going to get it right back here. Look at this, bringing it home, but good job. Snell. Great volley going on right here. And Snell gets a hold of it. That's going to be back deep, but good job there by Jones to save it for Lady Dragons, and they send it back across. And Parker gives Alexander. Here's Albus. Man, nice job here by both these squads. Here comes at the net, good play. Alexander gets it across. Snell once again. Send it up here for Jones. Jones. Oh, nice touch there. Oh, I got to say that is Shelbyville ball. Shelbyville points 8-4. And Carson Lavelle will go back here with the lead for her squad here in the first set. A lot of work right there at the net. But I tell you, if this goes 5, it's going to see who's been in the weight room longer. I tell you that. So Alexander having a chat there with the umpire. Now that's over. Here comes the serve. Alexander sets it up and at the net. Nice job getting it across, and it lands just inside there as Albus kind of just took a little swap at it. He got a nice little touch on it, and it goes into the right spot. Found that little soft spot in the zone, I like to call it. I know it's a football analogy, but I'm still learning my volleyball stuff. All right, so good job here by Randall. Check it out, number 15. And it is Groveton with the serve. And just in front of the back line there is Jaylee Jones not able to get it. Now it's 8-6. And Groveton now trying to tighten it up a little bit. Serve coming in. The back line here. Jones sets it up. Corey Lawson. Ray Jones spiked for the point. For the Lady Dragons. Corey Lawson spitting dragon fire on that spike. That's pretty good. I just came up with that. I'll have to remember that. Spitting dragon fire. There we go. And here comes the serve once again for Shelbyville. Still up 9-6. Groveton. Gonna give it. Oh, Parker, the libero there, gave it a good ride, but not get a good solid squat on it. So it goes into the net 10-6. Well, once again here. Oh, not enough on that one. Gets it into the net. I think that was Shaylee Jones there, I do believe. Yes, it was. So a couple good points there for her, but makes it 10-7 now. Back over here to Groveton. That's Yang with the serve there. Boy, Lawson. Oh, a little too strong with that one. And out of play. And tied it up to a 10-8 ball game now for Groveton and Shelbyville. Yang having to get into the stands to get that one. So Yang ready to go here with the serve. Now close it to a 10-8 gap here on her serve here. In the middle. Lawson off the hands there of the Indians. So Corey Lawson, well, I tell you, she is making it work here. Some good spikes at the net, and she's going to go back, and she'll be ready for serve here. Now back up by 3, and to get a little separation from Groveton. Not easy to do. Lawson bringing it. Setting it up in the middle, Yang over to the far side. Oh, what a spike for the point on the far side over there. That's number 12, Albus. And she'll get the big point right there. She's excited about that. And now she'll go back, and I do believe she'll be there for the serve. Well, you make a good solid spike like that, you ought to be excited about it, right? Here's Albus. Nice dig there by Snell off of the net. Oh, but not able to get it across there by Jones. It's now a 1-point match. There's Albus. Oh, it does not get it. Does it roll into the net? It does. It did roll over the top of the net there. I thought maybe it might have called it the other way, but now it's tied at 11. So we have a 1-minute timeout. So we'll be right back here on the Net SN.
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas. With roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service, we remain dedicated to being a true community bank. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams.
So many things get started at Pizzeria. You start your party off with a pizza from the pizzeria. You get your celebration started. You get your season started. For a lot of us, our passion with pizza started at the pizzeria, a tradition since 1960s. It's the Pizzeria just off the square in Center.
Alrighty, folks, back here out of the timeout now, tied at 11, and it is Albus. This time that one gets into the nets. And that goes back as the Lady Dragons have not trailed here. And this one, see if they can keep it up now, up by 12-11. And we'll get served back here. Who's going to go back for serve for Lady Dragons? I believe that is number 2. Nope. See who that is over there. Into the net, nonetheless there. And it'll go right back and tie back up at 12. That was Bailey Bohannon there for that serve. And here comes Parker, the libero for Lady Indians of Groveton. She's ready to go here. Snell jumps in front of it on the back line. She just set it up off the hands here. Alice makes a good save. Alexander in the middle. Antley. And into the net, back off her. As it just rolled off of the top there, bounced back in, but not far enough back for Albus to get a hit on it. Antley had the right idea, but just didn't get a good solid swat on the ball. So now it's back for Taylor Jones for the serve for Lady Dragons. Alexander going to set it up here. Set her on the other side. A nice job there by Batista. Finding that little soft spot there to tie it back up at 13. Well, Randall going to check back into the game here. So check in for Ying for Coach Fajardo. And it will be Alexander now ready for serve for Groveton. Off the hands there of Snell. That gives Groveton the 1-point lead here. Lawson going to check in as Bohannon checks out. Snell. That one must have been out, folks. I missed that one. So we're going to get the score right here. So it is 14-13. That one is off the hands, off a solid stroke out there by Albus once again. Now it goes 15-13. We're tied at 14 here, folks. And that was Shelbyville's. Okay, yep. That was Shelbyville there. All right, I'm back in right where I need to be, folks. All right, here we go. Here comes the serve. And back to the back line here. Jones going to set it up for Corey Lawson. And it does get down inside. And it will be in for the point for the Lady Dragons. As Jaylee Jones checks out for Coach Rupp. Here we go, 15-14. Served by Lady Dragons. Alexander getting there in the middle. Batista. Albus was on strike, but digging it out there is Snell. Sending it up here on the far side. Nice job once again here by the Lady Indians. Left hard at the net. Batista. Alexander. There's Albus. Way strong on the return. And that'll be point to the Lady Dragons now back up by 2, 16-14. And they'll get to the serve back here. Darcy Lavelle back there for serve, I do believe, for Lady Dragons. Bringing it across here in this first set. Batista. Alexander. Snell. Oh, good job there at the net. Jones thought it might be over. But Albus and Randall were right there to make sure that it was going to stay on the Shelbyville side. And it does as Lavelle checks out. And Nicole Harvey checking into the ball game here for the Lady Dragons. Here comes Batista ready for serve here for Groveton. Dragons up 16-15. Oh, Batista tried to get the roll off the top of the net there, but gets into the net. 17-15, Lady Dragons. Dragons ready for serve. Jones. Ying. Nice job here by Jones. Once again, she'll have to get it across, and does. Groveton working it here. Nice touch there into the middle. Snell. Oh. Try to get a solid hit into the net there, but goes into the net and bounces on the Shelbyville side. Not able to bring it back out. Point to Groveton. They close it back to a 1-point ball game here. Batista will go back. Is that Ying? That is Ying, I do believe. On serve. Katie Harley. That one into the net. Ties it back up at 17. And that is Ying back there for serve for Lady Indians. Snell gets in front of it there. Sets it up. Far side. Jones, Ying. Now they'll get it across. Snell. Tell you, it looks like they're going to see a good volley right here. And off the hands there, the Lady Dragons, and another solid smack there after the line. That's Albus. And now a 1-point lead here for the Lady Indians. Right now, I do believe that is Batista back there ready for serve. Snell. Send it up here. Lady Dragons ready. Hardy putting it up. Albus out of play. Point to Lady Dragons. Tied up at 18. It will be Corey Lawson now back for serve here for Lady Dragons. Corey bringing it over. Antler. Getting it up. Lawson. Oh, nice job there by Lady Dragons. Finding a soft spot in the zone there for Jaylee Jones. Back up by 1 now for Lady Dragons. 19-18. Here comes Lawson. Too long on the serve. Ties it back up. I have a feeling that we may go all 5 of these back and forth all the way through here in this one tonight, folks. We'll see how it goes. Groveton with the serve. Snell digging underneath it here. Off of the hands and into the corner there, but still off of the hands of the Lady Indians. So it's point 2. The Dragons get the point. We're going to make some substitutions here for Coach Rupp as we got Bohannon and Lavelle coming in here. Shelbyville ready for serve, up by 1, 20-19 here, still in the first set. Here's the stuff coming across. Ying, Antley. Dragons send it up here, trying to find. Oh, nice job there in the middle. Getting net play once again. I think that was Albus right there. Maybe number 13, Lee. That ties it back up at 20, gives the serve back to the Lady Indians. Here's Parker. Dragons digging it out here. Coming across Parker. Good save on the back line. Alexander setting it up here. Antley sends it over to Snell in the corner. Jones brings it across. Yang, Alexander, Batista. Out of play. Nice try there by Batista. Tried to set it down the line there, but it was just out. So 21-20. Lady Dragons as Taylor Jones goes back. She will be served for Shelbyville. Snell's a good dig and tries to get it up there, set it up, but good job there from the middle by the Indians. And they tie back up at 21. Here comes Randall into the ball game, coming in for Ying. Looks like Alexander back there will be ready for a serve here, tied at 21. Snell, get it ready. Jones sent over to the far side. And digging out. Alexander will set it up here for Antley. Antley. Snell in the far corner. Jones. Saw what Addie Slocum was wanting to do there, but she just didn't get enough on it. And it's now a 1-point lead here for the Groveton Lady Indians. So we'll take a quick break as we got a timeout onto the court. We'll be right back here on NetSN.
Hope Community Medicine is a nonprofit faith initiative with the primary mission of providing quality health care to the people of East Texas, regardless of race, religion, socioeconomic status, or ability to pay. At Hope Community Medicine, they want to be the leading Deep East Texas care provider, recognized for their outstanding patient care, innovative technologies, programs, and medicines, as well as a highly motivated and distinguished staff. Hope Community Medicine, founded in faith, focused on family.
Alrighty, folks, back here, tied at 22. Let me make sure I get my score right here. Tied at 20. Oh, sorry. I had it right, didn't I? I've been messing up my scoreboard here a little bit here today. So here we go. It is Alexander once again out of the timeout, ready to go for serve here for the Lady Indians. And into the back line here, Jones going to set it up on the far side. Nice dig out there from behind. We're all just out of the line there on the Groveton side, giving Groveton the point. Now go up 23-21. And Alexander, I can see if she can get them within a set point here. And that one's going to be a little too strong on the serve. But, back to within a point. Here comes Kylie Snell. Tie this up. Run 3 straight points right here for Lady Dragons. See if they can get this first set here, but definitely not going to be easy. Groveton going to have a lot to say about it. And that's out of bounds there onto the serve. Now 1 point away here for Antley on serve here for Lady Indians. Here it comes. Lady Dragons need to get this serve out. Got to get this point. Corey Lawson off of Albus. And Lawson keeping the Lady Dragons alive now. 23-24. And right down to it here in this first one. Lady Dragons ready for service. Lavelle. Alexander sending it up here in the middle. Back over to Antley. Antley, soft touch. Nice job having to dive for it to dig it out. And that's going to be a 2 hands on the ball. And that's going to give it a 25-23 victory here. And that'll be the first set. Will go to the Lady Indians of Groveton. What a great first set it was, folks. Our match breaks are being brought to us by the good folks at Farmers State Bank. We'll be back.
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas. With roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service, we remain dedicated to being a true community bank. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams.
Batters Law Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with Best of Nacogdoches and Best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters.
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3 to see why Blake Furniture is the top furniture company in East Texas. Get the lowest prices and discover our easy in-store financing and low payment plans. Plus, get the fastest delivery in East Texas. Get your credit pre-approved online at blakefurniture.com today.
Sandy Cox is a good State Farm agent. Just ask Drake. He knows. State Farm agents in general are pretty cool, but Sandy Cox has the answers to your questions. Like, what's best for me, for my kids, for my business, for my farm? For all of us in Shelby County, those questions can be answered at Sandy Cox State Farm.
Hey, y'all got a dirty truck.
Well, then take it to Joe's Car Spa for a spa day.
At Joe's, they make 'em shine.
And they're standing by to work with the community.
They was elected best of Shelby County this year, and it's called Joe's, but it probably ought to be called Reed since Reed Grant owns it.
So, Billy Don, when it's time for your car or truck to have a spa day, where do you take it?
I don't know where.
One of my favorite memories is waking up on Sunday morning at Grandma's house to the smell of breakfast. Now, Diamond B Cafe's not quite Grandma's house, but it's pretty darn close. Now, it may take an extra minute to get the food to the table, but quality takes time. Diamond B Cafe on the corner of Timpson and Tenahawk in Center. If you're in a hurry and need a quick pick-me-up, stop by Diamond B Coffee, 500 Hurst Street, serving specialty coffees, breakfast, lunch, and sweets.
The rich tradition of Farmer State Bank. In 1904, a handful of investors put up $25,000. From that initial investment, imagine the generations of lives that have been touched by Farmer State Bank.
Alrighty, folks, back here as we get ready for set number 2, and what an intense that one was. Coming right down to it there as Groveton was able to pull that one out 25-23 over the Lady Dragons of Shelbyville. Now, Shelbyville had the first serve there a while ago, and our first serve of each and every match is being brought to us by the good folks at Shelby Savings Bank. So we'll see how we get ready to go. Here's Coach Fajardo making some changes here. Going to bring Batista in. Set her over on the far back line. And now going to bring Batista out and put Parker in the libero. So she'll come in here for it as we get ready to start the second set. Groveton ready to go. And that'll be Albus. She will be back ready to start the serve here for the Lady Indians here in set number 2. Here we go. First one on the way. And that'll be an ace there as just found that little spot between the front and back line there, and Lady Dragons not able to get underneath it for the return. So Albus makes it 1-0. Here we go. Second serve. Well, good job there at the net there by Lee. Now Yang gets it across. Snell. Oh, nice job digging it out, and great job Alexander and Yang. Oh, great job there by Slocum. Sends it right back. Slocum. Alexander now. Here's Parker. Antley. Another nice job here. Jones saves it. And will that get over? Slocum does get it over, but a great job here by Groveton. And okay, so they're going to say it was a double hit there by Shelbyville. Nope. Okay, it's going to be Shelbyville because at first she pointed to Groveton there, and so I just wanted to make sure. So it is 1-1, and Shelbyville gets the serve here. Jones had the first serve. Nice job at the net here. It bounces around on the Groveton players, and out of bounds to Shelbyville. Jones will serve. Antley set up here to Ying. Ying gets it to Parker. Parker does get it across. Lady Dragon's not able to get underneath it. Finding those little spots just out in front. Here comes Batista back in. And it will be Lee checking out for Coach Fajardo. And now it'll be Parker onto the serve here for Groveton. And over. Set it up. Lavelle, this is that soft touch low at the net. Antley doing the same, bring it right back, Slocum. Oh, that was almost a misplay there by the Lady Dragons, but he recovered very well. Oh, nice job. Carsey Lavelle. Oh, I thought that was going to be a point for Lavelle, but they're saying she got into it a little bit there, so it's going to go back to Groveton. And it'll be 3-2, and it'll be Parker ready for her serve. She'll get it across. Here we go. Jones set it up. Lavelle, Parker. Good job digging it out. And he gets it across. Slocum. Nice, getting down there. A nice spike for the point there by the Lady Indians. Getting right down in front of Snell. That'll make it 4-2. Parker doing very well here to start off for the Lady Indians. Their team up by 2 now in the second set. Slocum. Nice job. Slocum gets it off of the hands there. Kind of got caught in the middle between Alexander and Albus. Point to Lady Dragons. They close the gap to 4-3. And will be Kylie Snell back for serve now for Shelbyville. Snell delivers. Alexander, Antley off the hands there at the nets. And Antley gets the point there for the Lady Indians. Checking in is going to be Randall as Ying will check out. It will now be 5-3. Alexander will be service now for Groveton. Lawson off the hands there. Oh, I'm glad everybody's okay. Boy, Albus got into the legs there. I think Antley over there, boy, that could have been bad, but good thing both young ladies are okay. Definitely don't want to see anybody fall at anybody's knees out there. Is that Carsey Lavelle will be back now ready for service for the Lady Dragons. Here it comes. Lawson. Nice job digging it out there by Groveton to save it. Alexander doing a great job. And that was going to go off of Parker. I don't think Groveton's going to catch up to it. Great job on a nice hard delivery there by the Lady Dragons to tie this up at 5. And then we'll get served back. As Lavelle will be back there for service now for Shelbyville. Serve there. Alexander. That's going to go out the hands of Snell. And out of bounds, and it will go back to the Lady Indians here. All right, folks, I've got to do a little camera surgery for give me 1 second, okay? Your camera will be off, but I'll be on the video audio for you. As that one gets into the net there onto the serve by Groveton, so it'll go back to there we go. So that one got into the net there, so it's tied back up at 6, and it is Shelbyville with the service here. Alexander, and in the middle, Batista. Bringing it up. Oh, I tried to get underneath it. Looks like Jones, but not able to come. Oh, that was Harvey. Tried to get underneath it there, but not able to get all the way there. And it will go back to Groveton. They lead it now 7-6. And it'll be Bautista ready for serve here for Lady Indians. And oh, not just enough to didn't quite get it over the net there. Tied it back up at 7. Like I said, if you're just joining us, folks, this first set went back and forth all the way to that 25-23 victory there for Groveton. And I do believe it's going to go pretty much the same way here into this second set, no matter who comes out on top. Here's Corey Lawson. That's going to set it up. Parker going to deliver. Get it back over here for the Dragons. Jones, good block at the nets. Still more work at the net, but a great job there once again by Randall. And here come the Lady Dragons once again looking to get it back across. Jones. Alexander. Staying in the middle here for the Dragons. Jones gets the touch. Parker. Great volley going on here by both of these teams. Austin sends it over. Parker stands it. Nice job on her knees there by Slocum to keep it alive. And that's going to be a two-hand hit there by Groveton, and it's going to go point toward the Lady Dragons. They will get now an 8-7 lead. And that was one heck of a volley by these teams right here. Corey Lawson. And back for serve once again. Groveton getting it over. Slocum in the middle. Great job there digging it back out by Alexander. And that's going to be across there. Now to go point two. Groveton to tie it right back up here at 8. And looks like Ying will be back there for service for the Lady Indians. Ying brings it across, digging it out here. Here come the Lady Dragons. And to save it out of bounds there at Albison. Oh, wow. Well, right off the top of the net. That was a great play. All the way to the back. Snell sending it back up. Jones. We're working it here. Both these teams once again. Some great volley going on. Finally, going to be Groveton in there. As it looks like that was Albus on that far side. Gets a good solid squirt. And brings it home. There's the Lady Dragons not able to catch up to that one. Ying back once again for serve. Now up 9-8. Send it in the middle, Parker. Alexander gets it across. All right, off of the hands there of Harvey. Tried to set it up in the middle and gets out of play. And it goes 10-8. Ying will stay on serve here for Lady Indians of Groveton. Now up 10-8. Serve coming across. Now getting ready here. For Lady Dragons looking to get it back over. Nice job there after the net there. Slocum still working it. Oh, that was a great play. I thought Slocum thought maybe that the point was over, but it was still alive here. And great play there by the Lady Indians. And it stayed in play. And this one's going to go off of Snell and is going to end up at a point for the Lady Indians there. And I thought too, I think Slocum thought that it was double hit on the far side. And it should have been Lady Dragon point, but a nice job there by Lady Indians to keep it alive and play till they hear their whistle. And that's what they did there, and they end up with the point. Snell. And back up top, Yang. Albus. And off one of the hands there, Lady Dragons. And now trail it 12-8. Groveton keeping the lead here, now up to 4. It's been back and forth, tied almost all match long here. Well, 4-point lead here. Pretty much one of the biggest ones I've seen today by either team. In the air here we go. Slocum, Ying. It's to Parker. Parker. All right, Dragons up there for Jones to get that point there. Oh, nice jig there by Antley. Sends it home this time on a rage on spike for the points is Jones. Gets it served back to the Lady Dragons here as Bohannon and Lavelle check into the ball game. For Harley and Harvey. So going back will be Bohannon. She'll be ready for service here for Lady Dragons. They trail by 3. Oh. Off the hands of Lee right into the face there of Parker, but thank goodness it wasn't a hard hit there. As Parker seems to be okay. Took one right off to the side of the face there, pretty close. Be careful there out there. Bohannon. So, one of these rules here still trying to learn that point there. Apparently something wasn't right there the way the setup was. I think that's the point that's going to be to Shelbyville. That's Coach Fajardo trying to find out what that was as well. Make sure the lineup setup is right. Okay, so it is point for Lady Dragons there. On to the call. Here we go. Bohannon with the serve once again. Bringing it. And the Indians are going to set it up. Too strong onto the serve there on the return by the Lady Indians. ties it back up at 12 here. As Bohannon doing a great job. 3 solid points here for her team to tie it back up, see if they can get the lead. Ying sitting up in the middle. Touch there. Oh, nice play by Groveton. As they believe that was the number 13 lead. She found that soft spot in the zone. And it's now a 13-12 lead here. And going back will be Albus. Number 12. She'll be back there for Sir. She's done a great job here tonight. She is definitely one of my Groveton player of the game nominees here this evening. Slocum getting it back over here. And here's Lee. The Lady Dragons looking to set it back up. Get it across. Nice draw working it out here. Oh, Antley and Lee run into each other back there, but they do get it over for the Lady Indians. There's Ying trying to set it up, and that's going to be a putting 2 hands by Ying, trying to set it up there, tying it back up at 13. So in case you just joined us, folks, it was down 12-8 was the biggest lead here we're seeing, especially in this matchup. Now Lady Dragons have brought it back up here, and it's tied up at 13. And here comes the serve by the Lady Dragons. Here we go. Ying once again. Taking the double hands there, and now Lady Dragons get a 1-point lead. Taylor Jones on serve here for Coach Rupp's squad. Parker at the net there. And Slocum and Jones not able to wrangle it in, ties it back up at 14. Batista going to check in here on the ball game for number 13, Lee. Coach Fajardo, as Parker will now be ready for serve for Lady Indians. Here's Parker. Taylor setting it up. I'll try to set it up for Lavelle. She just missed it. And the lead goes back to the Lady Indians of Groveton, now back up 15-14. So here's Parker once again. Missed my handle. Set it up. Here's Lavelle. Nice touch, but a great job by Antley. And Albus backing her up here, now getting it across. Up and over here. Alexander. Antley. Jones. And Lavelle. Nice job by Lavelle. Parsley Lavelle. The Ray Jones spitting fire spike for the point. Spitting that dragon fire. 15-15. Here comes Kylie Snell. Too strong on the serve. Looks like Alexander will be back now for a serve. Ying checking out. Checking back in as Randall for Coach Fajardo. And Alexander now for service for Lady Indians of Groveton. Leading by 1. Jones set it up here for Lawson. Albus digging it back out. Nice job there by Antley. Strong serve for the point right there. 17-15. I tried to block it there at the net by the Lady Dragons. A very strong hit there by Antley for the point. All the way across and out of bounds. Nice try there by Lavelle, but just a little too strong on the return. Now back up by 3. And Alexander will be on service for here, Lady Indians. Trying to take the second set as well. They got the first set 25-23, and it was a great match set for that one as well, folks. And this one's turned out just to be the same. Oh, off of the hands there of Bohannon as she was trying to set it up. And back up by 4, and we're going to get a 4-point lead, and it looks like we're going to get a timeout on the court. So we'll take one with them. Stay with us, folks. We'll be right back here on the Net SN.
Sandy Cox is a good State Farm agent. Just ask Drake. He knows. State Farm agents in general are pretty cool, but Sandy Cox has the answers to your questions. Like, what's best for me, for my kids, for my business, for my farm? For all of us in Shelby County, those questions can be answered at Sandy Cox State Farm. Panola College has always led the way in post-secondary education in East Texas, whether it be on the Carthage campus or in Shelby County at the SRTC. Panola is proud of its last 25 years under Dr. Greg Powell, the outgoing president, and looking forward to the next 25 with incoming president Dr. Jessica Pace. The Panola Ponies salute both of these fine programs.
All right. Already, folks, back here after the timeout. 19-15 right now. Groveton tying their biggest lead so far here in the second set at 4. They were up 12-8 while ago, and then the Lady Dragons were able to break the serve, get tied back up. Now the Lady Indians have opened it back up here, so here we go with Alexander with the serve. Snell digging it out. Jones going to set it up here. Lawson centered it over, and that's going to go off of Antley, and Parker not able to catch it up to it. So just like what they did before when they got down a little bit. Here comes Katie Harley. She'll check in here for Bohannon. And it will be Carsey Lovell back there ready for serve here for Lady Dragons. On the way, and Batista stays out of the way, and it does just get inside the line. And they're going to say Shelbyville points. So Lovell, she can close this gap here with another one. Albus, nice job, Alexander, and good job by Randall to get it over. Harley. Send it back into the middle. Randall will get it back up. Snell. Harley. Gave it a good ride there, but just a little too strong. And now back up by 3, 20-17. And it will be Antley. I want to get her name wrong. Called her name a while ago. Antley will be back for a serve. Here we go. Bringing it. Carson will. Charlie Lawson. Parker will save it here for the Indians. Harley, another good strike there, but another good job by Parker. They're digging it back out. The Indians get to the Dragons, looking to save it. Harley sends it over. Parker with another good dig. Snell going to pull this one out. Here's Lawson getting it over. Randall. Batista. Parker. I'll tell you, it's one of the best volleys I had all night. Lawson. Finally, on a long hit there by Albus. She had just a little too much muscle on that one. And it goes point to Lady Dragons. Woo! That'll wear you out. Carsey Lavelle back here for serve for the Dragons. Trailing by 2 here in the second set. Alexander going to set it up here. Batista. Alexander. Snell. Jones into the defense right there. Good try there by Batista, but Jones, a big strong hit, makes it a 1-point ball game here. Lady Dragons ready for the serve. Albus, Batista. Back to Albus. Cole Harvey not able to get a hold of that one there as it was to her right side and out of play. And it goes back to the Lady Indians as Lee checks in for Parker. Ying checks in for Randall for Coach Fajardo. Coach Fajardo, sorry. Here we go as Batista ready for the service. 21-19. Oh, that was a good job there by Alexander to try to save it, but she didn't have anybody there close enough to catch up to it after that. So it makes it 21-20. Lady Dragons get Corey Lawson back there, and that's going to go off the hands there, but Antley does a good job saving it. Now Parker's got to get it across, and she does. Lawson here in the middle. Lee gets it back there, and Parker making another good job at that back line. She's done an excellent job. She said, the coach said she was all over the place. You could tell. Here's Jones, and that's going to go off at Antley back there, and that's going to tie it back up at 21 apiece. So it looks like we're going to get a timeout here onto the court as it is now tied at the 21. So we'll take another timeout with them. Stay with us, folks. It's going to be a good one here all the way to the end, just like it was in that first set.
Chef's Barbecue and Centers open Tuesday through Friday, 10:30 to 5, and Saturdays, 10:30 to 2. Now, you can call in your order to Chef's Barbecue. You can come through the drive-thru or bring the family down for a nice family dining experience for barbecue so good.
No, we're not going to say that.
All right. Come on down the center and enjoy some great barbecue at Chef's. How's that?
That's good, thank you.
Barbecue so good it make you want to slap your mama.
Boy, that's not on the script. I told you don't be saying that.
Already, folks, back here after the timeout, 21 apiece as both teams are coming out of the timeout here. And I tell you, Has been some good stuff going on here this afternoon, both ways. As Groveton was able to get that first set, and Corey Lawson back here now with her team tied at 21 here, deep into the second set. Who's going to come out of here and get these 4 straight points here for Lady Dragons? And they get the second set. Here we go. Ing sent it up in the middle here, off the horns there, and that's going to be point towards Groveton. Nice job on that far side there by Lee. Ying will be back here for serve. For Groveton. Here we go. Off of the hands there of Harley. And now a 2-point lead here and 2 points away from the second set here for Lady Indians. The Ying. Back on serve once again here for Groveton. Here it comes. Slocum bringing it. Parker gets it up here. Antley. And now Lee. And can't get it over the net there. And point toward Lady Dragons. They close it back to 23-22. Here comes Kylie Snell. As Lavelle and Bohannon will check in for Harley and Harvey. And Bohannon will go back here for serve for Coach Rupp. They're tied up here on the serve. Digging it out there, Antley gets over to the corner, not able to catch up to it. There is Hamilton, or Alexander, I should say. Now ties up at 23. And Bohannon. Here it goes. Puts it in the middle. Antley across the Lee. Lee Slocum. Lavelle gets it over. Ying sent it over here. Antley under the nets. And a 1-point lead now for the Lady Dragons. 24-23. Coach Fajardo is going to call a timeout. So Lady Dragons now 1 point away from the second set of victory here, but got a long way to go still. Yeah, we'll see how it comes out. We got a break here right now here on the net as it.
At Shelby Savings Bank, the same thing that's true at the Selma Street location is true at the North Branch. It's where banking meets the smile. They're not just friendly tellers, they're your friendly tellers. And the smile on Manager Janet's face, it's contagious. When you say Shelby Savings Bank is your friendly hometown bank, well, you hit it right on the nose.
Alrighty, folks, we are back here as we have the timeout over, and it is Bohannon back there. Yep, right. For Lady Dragons, they lead at 24-23. Groveton trying to get that serve back here. Now Lee with the solid snap. Across. Good return here. Here's Lavelle. A nice job at the net there by Groveton. Very good recovery here by Shelbyville. Albus inbounds. Groveton points to tie it back up at 24. Wow. Good job there by Albus on that far side. And she will now go back and be ready for serve here for Groveton. Tied at 24. Here comes the serve. Snell bringing it up. Jones. Oh, nice job. Lavelle found a little spot over on that far side. Antley not able to catch up to it. And now 1 point lead back here for the Lady Dragons. Point away here for a chance at the second set. Here we go. Antley bringing up Alexander. Albus. Good dig there by Snell. Going backwards there, and that's going to be hitting into the net there. And tied up now at 25. So who's going to get the 2-point separation here? As Batista checks back out. As Randall checks out, and Batista checks back in for Groveton. Tied now up at 25. Here we go. Parker with delivery. Into the front of the net. The Dragons not able to catch up to that. And now Parker with a chance to get her team the second set here, 1 point away. Dragons ready to go. Here's Parker. Snell. Indians Alexander. They're going to came over the top of the net there, and that's going to be point two. Like I say, that was on Shelbyville coming across the net there. Point two is Groveton, so that makes it 27-25. So they will get the second set as well here as they get it the 2-point win there. As they're saying, the Shelbyville went over the top of the net there. So that's where that came from. So it will be the second set will now go to the Lady Indians. They win at 27-25. All right. Time for our match break, and our match breaks are being brought to us by the good folks at Farmers State Bank.
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas. With roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service, we remain dedicated to being a true community bank. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams.
Dr. Deborah Worsham of Worsham Family Dental supports area athletes, volleyball and otherwise, and treats her patients as she treats her own family. Both adults and young people are invited to come sit in her chair and let the doctor look around a little. Dr. Worsham helps you smile your best smile while you play your best game. You can trust Dr. Deborah Worsham in Joaquin.
Alrighty, folks, we're back here as we get started for the third set. Going on a little technical issue there, but we're good to go now. And boy, that one is up high there, and that's going to come off the top of the roof. And that's going to be point two Groveton here as we start the third set. 1-0 Groveton. Alexander's going to be back there to start off here for serve for the Lady Indians. Leading 2-0 here. Two great sets played by both of these squads. Here we go. Jones, Slocum with a good smack there, but Alexander, that got up in there. She was calling for somebody there. Parker finally came up, but not able to. Parker finally came up there, but not able to get a good hit on it. So it will be a 1-1 ball game now, as it will be Snell back for the serve. Dragons, here we go. Alexander, Antley. Gets it into that little soft spot there. Now got to get it over for the Dragons. Oh, Bohannon looked like she had a good hit on it, but then her foot just looks like she slipped and just kind of took herself away from it there. Looked like she slipped a little bit there. So point two, Groveton. Antley now ready for serve. Antley into the nets. 2-2. Here comes Harley into the ball game here. She'll come in for Bohannon. I believe that is Lavelle back there ready for a serve. Alexander's digging it out here for. Nice job there by Albus. She has played really good at the net here. And she's going to get a good one play right there. She's going to get the point for Groveton. Just kind of see what's going there at that net. There at the same time, you got to make that quick decision whether you want to give it a good hit or, just give it that good soft touch. That could be a hard decision to make there, I tell you. That's off of the hands there of the Lady Indians. So that's going to go point two. Shelbyville tied it back up at 3. Oh, I thought that they said that was Shelbyville point, but it was not. It is the Groveton point. Guess I should wait till they get everything official here, shouldn't I? It's a nice job there by Albus. She gets a nice spike for the point there by Albus. That'll now make it a 5-2 lead here for Lady Indians of Groveton. Batista. Nice serve. Off of the back line there for Lady Dragons. And now trade it 6-2. And we're going to get a timeout here on the floor. Coach Rupp going to call a timeout here as their squad is falling down 6-2 here into this third set. So we'll be right back here on a Net SN.
Father, for lunch today, I would like a salad.
Father, for lunch, I'd like one of those American cheeseburgers.
I'm a vegetarian.
Cheeseburger.
That's what I need.
Ice cream. Oh, when everyone in your family thinks they're royalty, take them someplace where they can all get something good. Dairy Queen.
Alrighty, folks, just so you know, we will have our Dairy Queen player of the game for the Shelbyville Dragons. Every time we do the Shelbyville game, the Dairy Queen there in center has a Shelbyville player of the game. So we will have that for you coming up. And right now, it is a 6-2 lead here for Groveton in the third set. They take in the first two, but it hasn't been easy for Groveton to get those two sets. And see if the Lady Dragons can get to this one here to force a fourth one. Nice job working it out here by Groveton. They've done a great job. Both these teams here at the net here, and that is going to be Albus at the net there working against Jones. Jones is going to get to the point there for Lady Dragons. And ready for the Dragons here. Now trailing by 3. Lee with the tip. Set up, that's Jones. Nice job at the line, at the net here. I'll tell you, Groveton Lady Indians are really good at the net. That was Lee and Yang, but that one gets into that soft spot in the zone there for Lady Dragons. They close it to 6-4. Jones for the serve for Shelbyville. Oh, nice job there. A good solid spike for the point. That is Albus once again. She gets it onto the Shelbyville side there, even though the Shelbyville Dragons were right there for the block. It lands onto their side. Ying with the serve. Holly Snell bringing it out. Corey Lawson sends that back line. Good job there. And Parker saving it for Groveton. Alexander gets it across. She's going to hit two hands. 7-5. Corey Lawson will go back now for the service for Lady Dragons. The Snell checks out and Slocum's back into the ball game here for Coach Rupp. As it's now 7-5. Corey Lawson bringing it. Ying. Alexander can't get a good hit on it. Sends it into the net. 7-6. Lawson. Let's serve. And Shelbyville looking to keep that serve. Nice job by Lawson. I should say by Jones. And Harley saves it here. Into the middle, and they get it across. And a good job there by Groveton to get it back over. Slocum. Now Groveton here now to get it back across. Parker with the hit. And does. Harley in the middle. That's off of the hands there of probably either Alexander or Lee. And that'll get it tied back up at 7 for the Lady Dragons. Here's Corey Lawson. 3 straight points for her back there. He's trying to do everything they can here to get this third set off Alexander. Antley. Alexander will get it back across. Slocum. Hey, right. Both these teams doing a very good job digging it out, setting it back up here, saving plays. Good job there after the nets. There's Jones going to send it in there. Nice trying to block onto the other side. But it ends up onto the Groveton side of the net and out of play. So now the Dragons back up by 1, 8-7. Lawson. Alexander saving it here. Now Parker. Oh, good job. Parker Ning to get it across. They found a place in there. Lawson got a hand on it, but not able to get that second hit for the Lady Dragons. Tied it back up at 8. And we'll go back and be Albus ready for service for Groveton. Off the Snell there and out of play. As Hartley tried to save it as she got into the bench over here. And it will be point to the Lady Indians, 9-8. So they've had as much as a 4-point lead here in that second set. Lady Dragons came back and closed it up. They had a 4-point lead here this one already. And the Lady Dragons come back and close it up. Here's Slocum. Got to get it across and does. Antley, Ying. All right, so we were pointing. Okay, so, wow, I tell you see all the different hand signals going out there? Look like a traffic cop. I'm trying to figure out exactly what's going on here, but it is apparently now 10-8 as the point goes to Groveton. Yeah. All right, so now we got it there. Snell. Oh, trying to give it a little bit, just not enough power. Up 11-8 now. And Albus back once again. And Groveton. And Albus making a strong case for my player of the game here for Dairy Queen for Groveton. That's off the hands there. Albus. And he's saving it up here. Here's Parker into the nets. 11-9, Lady Dragons. Harley going to check out. Bohannon and Lavelle checking in for Harvey and Harley. And Bohannon will go out and be ready for serve. Seen this player swap almost all afternoon here for Coach Rupp, whenever the possibility was there. And off the top of the net there, Albus from the middle of the back line gets the point there for Groveton. Sam Lee will check out here for Bautista back into the ball game now for Lady Indians. Across, up under. Slocum gets in there. Albus saves up here. Antley. And that is going to be off the hands of Snell. Makes a great dive back there. Oh, I missed it. Makes a great dive back there, but not enough to get enough on it to get it back there where Lady Dragons can come up and recover. So it is a 13-9. And here comes Parker with the serve. Nice job on that far side, Lady Dragons out of Lavelle. Getting a right on spike for the point, 13-10. Looks like Taylor Jones will now go back for serve for the Lady Dragons. Just out of bounds there on the serve. Groveton will get it back, and it looks like Alexander will go back and be ready for Lady Indians. And Randall checks out in, and Ying checks out. Coach Fajardo. There's Alexander. And that's going to be, we can sit there at the net. I think that's something that we call there. I'm going to have to look into that. Like I said, folks, this is my first year calling volleyball, so there's still some of the things I'm still learning. And I get people texting me and telling me some things sometimes, and I appreciate it. Snell. I miss some things sometimes, too. I apologize, but it's been a lot of fun here, and all the girls and the coach have been awesome this year, helping me out. Corey Lawson, bring it over. Here's Parker. And nice job, Randall. And a good volley going on here by both these teams once again. Seen a bunch of these here tonight, and they got another good one going here. Antley back in the middle here. Here's Jones centering over. And that's like Parsley Lovell. The Ray Jones spitting dragon fire. Ray Jones spike for the point. Goes it to 14-12. Kylie Snell will be back for serve for the Dragons, trying to tie this thing up and take the lead here, trading 14-12. Parker, Alexander, Batista. Good dig there by Snell. Seen her doing a lot of that here tonight. Groveton's keeping up. Snell, we're doing a good job. Jones is a good job digging it back out. Lawson gets it across. Good job by the Dragons right there. As Batista. Thought she might have found that little soft spot. Lavelle off of Parker in the back. Here's Albus. Back to Parker. She gets it across. Great job by the Lady Indians right there. Lavelle, Parker. Here's Label to get over, and it will be out of bounds. Wow, what a volleyball squad. The lead gave it a Randall right there. Woo. Just couldn't quite get it there, and that's going to be 14-13. And I think they do need a timeout after that one. We need one as well. This is 14-13. And the Lady Dragons trail by one. We'll be right back here on Net SN.
Wiggins Farms. You know, they call them the watermelon family. But the product from their farm, when the melon's just a baby, all the way through to the harvest, to your table. It's the juiciest, best melons available. Wiggins Farms, hat not included.
Good volley stuff going on right there. And the Lady Dragons trying to get to this third set to extend to this match as it's been back and forth all the way through. Like I said, Groveton was just able to get those extra couple points there in the first and second set, especially in that first set. I think that they were just a little bit better than on some of the things that they did there in that first set. But the Lady Dragons gave them all they wanted there in that second set, and it just came out to be Groveton's way right there. Snell. Bringing it across here. 14-13 this third set. Strong on the return, but too strong onto the return. And that'll tie it back up with 14. And it's Kylie Snell. That's tied it up here for the Lady Dragons. There we go. Alexander getting it across here. Snell got it there, but the Lady Dragons just a little out of position. As looks like Bohannon and Jones both for it there, but just couldn't quite catch up to it. Antley will be back here for serve now for Lady Indians, up by one. Snell. There we go. Lawson. Oh, great dig there by Parker. Off the hands there of the Lady Dragons at the net. That is Jones tried to get a good block there. Just off her hands, makes it 16-14. And Antley back for serve once again here for Groveton. Jones. Lawson. For Ray Jones spiked for the points. 16-15. And now be Carson Lavelle going in as Harley checks in here for Bohannon. 16-15 as Lavelle ready for serve. Batista setting it up here. Snell digging it up in the back line. Jones. Harley. Too strong onto the return. Ying checking in here for Randall. Parker checking out for Lee. The Hardo squad for Groveton. Here's the serve there. Looked like Batista with that serve. So the Dragons looking to go across, and Batista saves it. Alexander, here's Albus, who's been doing a great job, and a nice dig there by Jones. Gives it to Snell, and Lawson was going to get it over, and does. A great volley going on by these teams. Oh, wow, that was a save. Great save. Jones had to go back and get that one off the back line. Oh, nice job, Lawson at the net. Nice job. Once again, Lawson at the net. Lee tried to give it a ride, but Lawson right there for the block. 17-16. Corey Lawson, man, I tell you, she's a great sophomore, and I know it's still volleyball season, but I'm excited to see her on the basketball court for the Lady Dragons this year. I'm going to tell you what, she's going to be good. Here we go. Back in the back line there is Harvey digging it out. Alexander. Right down in front of Harley. And it's going to be off of Groveton there. So they're going to say she got into the net there. So that'll be point toward the Lady Dragons. Time to back up at 17. Here comes. See who that went onto the serve. That is Jaylee Jones. Sorry, and that's going to be point for the Lady Dragons. As the Lady Indians not able to catch up to it there after the first hit. So Jaylee Jones back once again, now up by 18-17. Now it's like we're going to get a timeout onto the floor. Now Groveton leads at 2-0, but the Lady Dragons are holding on here, trying to force a fourth set. We'll be right back here on the Net SN. Oh, wait, I need to do this.
Piney Winds Volleyball is brought to you in part by Chaps Barbecue, feeding East Texas since 1986. Southern Rain, fashions appropriate for the Southern lady. Dr. Deborah Worsham, helping Shelby County smile. Panola College, looking forward to these athletes being Panola ponies one day. Sharon Nelson Family Medical, your walk-in cash-only clinic. These sponsors are proud of all the area volleyball teams.
All righty, folks, back here, Jaylee Jones on the serve, and back over here for Groveton. Well, back and forth once again. Jones setting up over the far side for Taylor Jones. Alexander done a good job here getting it ready. Antley, oh, nice job, Taylor Jones. Jones getting in. There's Parker with another good dig. And Snell gets it across here for the Dragons. Albus finding a spot there into the middle. Snell tried to dig it out, but Albus, once again, another great play there for the Lady Dragons, or for the Lady Indians. And Ying will go back there for a serve. Now as it's tied up at 18 here in this third set. Snell. Send it up here for Lawson. Lawson gets the Ray Jones spike for the points. With authority, spin Dragon Fire, Corey Lawson. And she will now back for serve here for the Lady Dragons. Really good. Awesome. Oh, Antley. Oh, Antley had it right off the top of her fingers there. 20-18. Corey Lawson. And that's going to go off Alexander and out of play. And the Lady Dragons now, a third largest lead of here this set, 3 points. See if they can keep it going here. As Groveton is looking to get the serve back. If they can finish this, finish this out, keep them for a fourth set. The Lady Dragons want that fourth set. Antley. As it lands just off the line there, and it's 22-18. Lady Dragons now with a 4-point lead. Will we get a fourth set? We shall see. Here's Lawson. Into the net there. 22-19. Snell checks in for Corey Lawson. And it will be Albus for serve here for Groveton. Slocum. Albus. They're able to get that one in front there to Antley. And it will be a 23-19 lead here for Lady Dragons. Here comes Bohannon and Lavelle for Harley and Harvey. B&L for H&H. 23-19 Lady Dragons with Bohannon back there for a serve. Here we go. Right in front, Alexander. And that's going to be into the net there. Jones, and landed out of bounds anyway. And that'll go point to Groveton as now Parker going to try to cut into this 3-point lead that the Lady Dragons have built up here. Parker bringing it underneath. Here come the Dragons. Slocum. Parker underneath it. Ying. Parker gets it across. Down in front. Great job, Slocum, to play it off the net. Batista saving it here. It's not going to get across. And then we'll go 24-20. Lady Dragons 1 point away here from this third set. So here's Jones with serve. And that's off the hands there of Albus. And it will be a 25-20 set win there for the Lady Dragons to keep the match alive. They go down to 2-1 here onto the match. And all right, we'll go to the fourth set. That is coming up here. And our match breaks are being brought to us by the wonderful folks at Farmers State Bank.
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas. With roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service, we remain dedicated to being a true community bank. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams.
Aurora Concepts Primary Care Center, and just behind it, Medical Specialist Center, is a team supervised by Dr. Jane Todd and led by Don Barnes. They're professionals. They provide good family care to everyone in the family. They're also your center for testing and vaccinations. When there's something wrong and you don't know what, call Aurora Concepts.
Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Center has the new and used vehicles that you're looking for. If your vehicle needs service, stop by WrightChryslerDodgeJeep.com and get your service appointment, and also shop online. Then come on down and let the guys make a great deal for you. And our knowledgeable staff will not let you leave without knowing everything about your new or used vehicle. Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram supports all the students of the Piney Woods.
Batters Law Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with Best of Nacogdoches and Best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters.
Hope Community Medicine is a nonprofit faith initiative with the primary mission of providing quality health care to the people of East Texas, regardless of race, religion, socioeconomic status, or ability to pay. At Hope Community Medicine, they want to be the leading deep East Texas care provider, recognized for their outstanding patient care, innovative technologies, programs, and medicines, as well as a highly motivated and distinguished staff. Hope Community Medicine, founded in faith, focused on family.
Alrighty, folks, back here to the fourth set. We shall go as Lady Dragons get set number 3 here and see if they can get this fourth one to force that fifth and final set here to see who's going to come out on top of this big district matchup here this afternoon. All right, so it looks like it's going to be Albus to start off for Lady Indians of Groveton. They will have the first serve here, and first serve of each and every set is being brought to us by the good folks at Shelby Savings Bank. And Albus ready to go here for the first serve. Off the top of the net, 1-0 Lady Dragons. Taylor Jones back to start of the serve as she has here on the first serve for Lady Dragons. All sets. Digging out here is Parker. Here we go. Off the hands. Snell, Jones, and Lavelle. Lavelle finding the soft spot in the zone. 2-0 quickly here, Lady Dragons. Jones with serve here. Alexander setting it up. Albus breaks right, sloping at the middle of the nets. Makes it 3-0. Lady Dragons. Lady Dragons got a little momentum here after that fourth set win. And there are opportunities in both the first and the second set to get those wins there, when they were able to finally get that over there in that third set. So keep it going here in the fourth. Nice play at the net here, and that's going to be into the net there by the Lady Indians. And it's going to be a quickly 4-0 lead for the Lady Dragons here over the Lady Indians of Groveton. So we're going to get a quick timeout. So I want to leave it right here and just remind everybody, folks, we've got a lot of action coming up next week, as we are going to be on Tuesday. Our Tuesday night volleyball match of the week continues, as we're going to be over in Timpson, as our plan to be over in Timpson is Beckville and Timpson getting together over there on a Tuesday. And then on the following Tuesday, it'll be senior night, and we'll be in the new activity center there in Center, as Rusk comes to town to take on the Lady Rough Riders of Center, and we'll be there for that one. That'll pretty much get to the end of the regular season, and then we'll be ready for some playoffs after that. And we're covering Center, Timpson, also San Augustine, and all these Lady Dragons of Shelbyville And any of those teams that get into the playoffs, we're definitely going to try to make sure we follow them through. Coming up on Friday night, we will be back here in Shelbyville for some football, as it'll be San Augustine and Shelbyville. And I tell you, San Augustine and those Wolves can get a couple of those guys back from the injury list last week. They're going to be a dangerous squad here. They were down 7 players. There's no excuse against the Garrison, but still, they played very good. But Shelbyville Dragons and had a tough game there against Timpson last night, winning at 58-57. That was exciting for sure. And so we'll see how the Shelbyville and San Augustine game comes out. That'll be coming up on Friday night. So at the net there, good net play there by the Lady Indians of Groveton. They get their first point. Parker will go back. There he goes. Snell gets underneath it. Jones off of the hands there of Albus on a nice, is that Carsey Lavelle? I do believe it was. On a Ray Jones spike for the points. Comes Kylie Snell. She'll be back ready to serve here for the Dragons. Up 5-1 here in this third. Make that this fourth set. Trying to force that fifth set. Yang gets in middle. Alexander. Batista can't quite get a good hit on it and into the nets. And it goes 6-1 to Shelbyville. Biggest lead in any set so far here by the Lady Dragons, trying to keep it up here. And Batista going to hit 2 hands on the hit. And Snell take care of business back there with the serve. Serve on the way. Good dig there by Albus. Gets back up for me. Clark gets it across. Parker, I'm sorry. Gets it across. Here's Lavelle. And it gets over. And nice job, Batista, to keep it alive for Groveton. All the way across to Antley. Antley gets it into Snell. Snell saving it. Back across Lawson. And here's Alexander looking to set up. Here's Antley once again. But good job there after the net by Lawson. And Bohannon over there is at Jones. And a good job right here by Lavelle. Gets it back to Jones. Jones to Lavelle. Lavelle gets it to Antley. Antley, what a great play. Alexander, oh my gosh, what a great job there by Groveton. But you're going to say it is .2 Shelbyville. Man, what's some good play out there. Somebody must have got an extra hand on it or something. That was a good job by both these teams at Groveton and San Augustine. Groveton and Shelbyville just working hard here. 8-1 now, Shelbyville. Alexander, Antley. And that's going to go just off of the hands there of Jones, making it 8-2. So good job there by Snell, though. Gets her team out to an 8-2 lead here as Yang checks out and Randall back in here for Coach Fajardo. Alexander will be ready for serve now for Groveton. Lawson. There's Parker. Lawson once again. Here's Batista getting in Alexander. Now got to get it across. And Albus does, but it's going to be out of play on that far side, and it's going to go 9-2. Largest lead by either team in any set so far here tonight. Here comes Harley in for Bohannon. And it looks like that's going to be Lavelle back there for serve for Lady Dragons. Groveton looking to get back into this is Randall. Nice job at the net. Goes off the hands there of Jones on that far side, or maybe Lawson. And it gets into the Shelbyville side and out. So 9-3. And Antley now with the serve. Lawson. Alexander sending it back over here to Albus. Good job there by Jones and Snell. Jones gets it across. Randall, Alexander. Batista with a good drive there, but good job by Jones on the far side. That was going to be too strong. And out of play, 9-4. Lady Indians are climbing back in here. A little point at a time, 9-4. Here comes Antley with the serve. Inbounds, just stays inside the line there for the points. That's an ace for Groveton. As Antley She's played very well here for the Lady Indians as well. I've called her name many times here. She's played very good for Lady Indian. That was going to get it. She'll get another ace there right in front of Connie Snell, 9-6. And just like Connie Snell want to go with a good serve here, Antley is bringing her team right back in, now only trailing by 3. Snell. It's going to cross over there. Lady Dragon's not able to push it over, 9-7. And now Coach Rupp is going to have to call a timeout. And KZ is a blame here. Let's talk this one over, she says. We'll be right back here on the Net SN.
Sandy Cox is a good State Farm agent. Just ask Drake. He knows. State Farm agents in general are pretty cool, but Sandy Cox has the answers to your questions. Like, what's best for me, for my kids, for my business, for my farm? For all of us in Shelby County, those questions can be answered at Sandy Cox State Farm. You're watching Larry Pierce in the Piney Woods Game of the Week. The Garrison Bulldogs versus the San Augustine Wolves. A production of Watling.
Oops, that was the wrong button there, folks. All right, so there we go. Oh, it happens sometimes when you do all this stuff by yourself. Right? It's all good. Having a lot of fun here. 9-7, and it is Antley with the serve here once again after the timeout. Dragons, that's Lawson. But a good job there by Snell to save it for the Dragons. And great job, Hardy, there, getting it back across. Give them the point and the serve back to the Lady Dragons, now up 10-7. As Jaylee Jones will now be back for serve for Shelbyville. And Dragons looking to hold on here in this fourth set. That's off of Alexander. Nobody there to get that one off the carom. And back up by 4 now, Lady Dragons. As Jones. Ready for serve. Here's the serve. Antley, Batista, Alexander. That's off of Jones. Lady Dragons saving it. Now get it across. Randall. Now Snell have to get it over for Shelbyville. And does. Oh, nice job there by Albus once again. And going against Lawson and Harvey over there, or Harley over there on that far side. And gets the point as Albus has done that quite a bit here tonight. She has done that very well as through the evening. Here comes Batista this afternoon, I should say. Batista on the serve, and that's out of play. And now back to a 4-point lead. Here comes Corey Lawson back for serve for Lady Dragons as Snell checks out and Slocum checks back in for Coach Rupp. All righty. And inside, just inside the line there. Nice job there by Albus. Once again, another great play by her on the spike for the point. She gets it just in the line there. And makes it 12-9, gives her team back to serve. And it'll be Ying back there ready for serve now for Groveton. Snell centered up here. Slocum will look to give it a ride. Just into the nets. 12-10. So after opening up to a 9-2 there, it's now back to a 12-10. Slocum going to find that spot there into the Groveton side. And getting that point there and making it 13-10. Now here comes the swap as Bohannon and Lavelle come in for B&L coming in for H&H. There we go. That'd be Harvey and Harley. Bohannon now ready for the serve. Up 13-10. Too far there onto the return by the Lady Indians. 14-10 Shelbyville. Shelbyville and the Lady Dragons. Like I said, just had their opportunities there in that first and second set. The Groveton was able to hold on to get the wins here. But that one's going to be inside the line. And that'll be a point by Albus once again with another strong spike for the point. And Shelbyville will go back for the serve now. I said the Lady Dragons had opportunities, but Groveton was able to hold on to those first two sets. Lady Dragons come out and take care of business in that third. And out here in the fourth, trying to see if they can force that fifth set. Snell keeping it alive. Bohannon, now Lavelle. Alexander with a good spike, good work there at the net. I think that was Slocum on the block. Alexander, once again, this time doesn't get a good hit on it. And Slocum there on the other side. But it goes into the net from Alexander, and it will be a 15-11 lead now for Lady Dragons. And they will be sending Taylor Jones back there for serve. Parker gets a hand on it there. Lee tried to come up underneath, but not able to catch up to it. 16-11. Lady Dragons. So here comes Jones. Off of Parker. Antley with the touch. Just out on the far side there as Lavelle tried to give it a ride, but out of bounds. 16-12. Looks like it will be Parker going back for service as Batista checks in for Lee. Coach Fajardo. Parker. Good job, Snell. Lavelle gets into the net and gets over. 16-13. Parker once again going back. And here comes service from Parker. Slocum getting it over. Alexander set it up here. Now Batista bringing it across. Snell. Jones. Lavelle. Ying. Antley gets it there and off of the backhand there of Snell. And out of play. Closing it to 16-14 here in this fourth set. And Parker staying with the serve for Groveton. The Dragons had the lead here this entire set here. Definitely don't want to give it up now. Trying to get that serve back here. Lavelle gets it across. Ying. Antley. Good block there. But off the hands of the Lady Dragons. And now it's a 1-point match here. 1-point set in this fourth set of the match. 2-1. Groveton trying to get back into this one and see if they can pull off a comeback here into this 4 sets. Snell getting it ready. Lavelle against Batista. Lavelle sending it home and the points. And now send Snell back ready for service now for Shelbyville. Snell with her 2-point lead, 17-15. Alexander trying to set up Antley and does. And that's just inside the inside line. And that will be points to Groveton as Alexander will go back now and be ready to start serve. Ying checks out and Randall in for Groveton. Alexander trying to tie it up here as they get served back. Jones to Lawson. Lawson just too strong on the far side and out of play. That's now tied at 17. Here in this fourth set, we're going to get a timeout by Shelbyville. And we'll be right back here on the NetSN, folks.
Dr. Deborah Worsham of Worsham Family Dental supports area athletes, volleyball and otherwise, and treats her patients as she treats her own family. Both adults and young people are invited to come sit in her chair and let the doctor look around a little. Dr. Worsham helps you smile your best smile while you play your best game. You can trust Dr. Deborah Worsham in Joaquin.
All righty, folks, back here. It is now tied at 17 into this fourth set. 2-1 here in this big district matchup tonight. Coach Rupp calls a time out there to get the girls ready to go here. Coach Fajardo got her team Moving along, they fell behind big early into this set, but have come back. They're tied up here, and they have got the serve with Alexander back there to see if they can take the lead for the first time here into this set. There we go. Alexander into the nets. Shelbyville breaks the tie, now gets serves back. Checking out Bohannon. Harley back in. Lavelle with service. He gets up in the middle here to Alexander. Alexander Batista sends it across. Lavelle bringing it out. Lawson. And to Harley. Harley with a good solid strike. Sends it into the front line there, and it lands on the Groveton side. Point for Shelbyville. Back up by 2. Lady Dragons. Now see Lavelle back once again for service for Shelbyville, trying to increase this lead here. Inside the line there onto the ace. Ace for Lavelle. 2017, trying to get that lead back up. They were up by as much as 6 or 7 here early into this set, and Groveton was able to come back. See if Lady Dragons can stretch it back out here as Antley sends it over. And he set it up here for Lawson. A great play in the middle there by Randall for Groveton. She makes a great block and sends it right back into Shelbyville's side. As Lavelle will check out here, and Harvey will check in for Coach Rupp. Now 20-18, Shelbyville. Here's Antley with service. Snell send it up here. Now get it over to Harley. Gets over. Randall to Albus. It's going to be high up here, and that's going to, Randall just mistimed her hit right there. And it lands on the Groveton side. Just mistimed her block right there. She might have had a good spike for a point, but it's now 21-18. Lady Dragons. It's Shaylee Jones with the serve here. Parker. Albus not able to get it across. Now but by 4. Shelbyville. And Jones. Send it up here in the middle, Batista. Alexander gets it back over. Schnell. Good job, Parker. Albus now bringing it back over. Lawson with the touch. Alexander with a good job. Batista sets it back up here. Now Parker backing across there for Groveton. The setup, Corey, once again. Lawson off the Alexander and out of play. 23-18. Shelbyville 2 points away here from the fourth set. The fourth set number 5 here. And this big matchup here, and it is Shaylee Jones. Bringing it. Parker. Send it up here is Antley. That's going to be 2 hands on the hit. 24-18. Set point here for the Dragons. Take care of business here. Don't give Groveton an opportunity. That's what they got to do. Here they go. Albus sets it up high. Antley back to Albus. And nice job. Albus finds a soft spot behind the front line. 24-19. Here comes Lee and Ying back in for Randall and Parker for Groveton, as they need to get some points right here as they trail by 5, and Shelbyville looking for that final point to get this fourth set. Lawson off of the hands of Albus and out of play, and that's going to do it there as the Shelbyville Lady Dragons get that 25th point, and they will force a 5th set here. So we'll stay with us, folks. The set number 5 is on the way, and your set break is being brought to us by the good folks at Farmers State Bank.
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas. With roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service, we remain dedicated to being a true community bank. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams.
So many things get started at Pizzeria. You start your party off with a pizza from the pizzeria. You get your celebration started. You get your season started. For a lot of us, our passion with pizza started at the pizzeria, a tradition since 1960s. It's the Pizzeria just off the square in Center. Wallington Shire's Pierce Productions says thank you to the folks who sponsor these fine area teams. They include Blake Furniture, what you want, when you want it. Sandy Cox State Farm, she's your good neighbor. Watson & Sons, their family serving your family. Portacool, home of the new Apex Series fans. Joe's, don't take your car to a car wash, take it to a car spa. And Batters Law Firm, if your case matters, it's got to be Batters. Thank you for helping us celebrate Shelby County's athletes.
Alrighty, folks, we are back here as we get ready to go to the fifth set, and it is tied at 2 apiece here. Groveton won the first two. Shelbyville has come back here and won these last two. And I tell you, Shelbyville had an opportunity to win one of those two sets there, and just like Groveton had a chance to win one of these last two sets here. So I do believe it is the best of 15 here in the fifth set here is what they do is after it's tied at 2. So I think they flip for sides here. So we're going to keep the same sides we were on. We got the Shelbyville Lady Dragons over here to the right side here, and now the Groveton Lady Indians will be here on the left side of things. And boy, I tell you what, we knew it was going to come right down to it. I talked to Coach Rupp there, and I said it's probably going to be right down to that fifth set here, and that's where we're at here on this one tonight, folks. Wait a minute here now. What have I got? Yeah, that's why it was. Okay, I was looking at my scoreboard there. I was like, why is there 25 there for Shelby? It was 27-25 in that second set. That's why. Okay, so here we go. That's how intense this thing has been. 25-23, 27-25. And now the Lady Dragons get, the 5-point and the 6-point victory there. But I tell you, it has been close all the way through this entire match here tonight. And it's going to be close here for this last one, first to 15 here in the set number 5. Woo! What time to tell you? Coach Murray down there says, what's going on, right? That's what I'm talking about. It's been one heck of a match down here, that's for sure. Knew it was going to be, and I really do appreciate both coaches giving me a few minutes here before the matches and having a chat because they knew it was going to be about here. So Lee's going to check out. Parker's going to check in for Coach Fajardo. And we'll see if Coach Rupp decides to make any changes here. And it looks like the Lady Dragons are going to have the serve here. And it's going to be Taylor Jones. She will be back there for service here. And you could hear Coach Rupp telling her how proud she was of those Lady Dragons for coming back here and getting these last two sets. Because it was very important here when it comes to final seeding here. And this district matchups, Corey Lawson's going to check out. Kylie Snell's going to check in. I was talking to the crowd a while ago, and I appreciate it. It's very nice outside, but they got it chilly in the gym. I'm going to have to get my towel and put it across my legs here. Here we go. As Jones going to bring it on. We're set for number 5 for all the marbles here. Antley, what a great dig there on the far side. Shelbyville still went up. And I tell you what, folks, you just joined us. You have missed some awesome volleys by these two teams. Antley sending it home. And first point goes to the Lady Indians of Groveton. Man. So here we go. Groveton gets the first point. So here comes Snell going to dig it out. Bringing it back across Albus. Underneath here, and Albus with a good touch. And Albus going to get the 2-point lead here for the Lady Dragons, for the Lady Indians. What am I doing here? Okay. So another point there, Lady Indians. And here comes the serve. That's going to get into the net, and that's going to make it 2-1. All right, folks, a little more camera work here as these batteries are trying to stay serviced up the best they possibly can. So we'll be right back here. There we go. Hopefully we won't miss anything on the action, and we won't. There we go. Kylie Snell ready to go. Here's 2-1 Groveton, and that was going to be too strong on the serve. Out of play, and it's now 3-1. Groveton, and they will get the serve coming in here now. And it looks like Batista will be back there for a serve here. Let's see if she can extend the lead for the Lady Indians here in this 5th and final set of the afternoon. And a nice job, Jones, going ahead and bringing it across. Alexander with a great play. Antley sends it over. Lavelle, good dig there by Groveton. I think that was Albus, man. She has just played a great game for the Lady Indians. Alexander, here's Albus once again. It's off the hands, but good dig there and underneath. Albus puts it. Oh, I thought Jones was going to be able to catch up to that one again. She made one great dive, but not to be able to catch up to that one. And Albus playing very good there on the other side of the net for Groveton. So here we go. As Batista now makes it 4-1. Snell. Jones, Lawson. Batista serving up here. Alexander over to Albus on that far side. I can't quite get the touch over the net. 4-2. Here comes Parker back in for Batista for Groveton. And looks like that is going to be Carsey Lavelle will go back there for a serve as Harley checks in now for Bohannon as it is 4-2. Fifth and final set here this afternoon. Who's going to walk away with the win? Antley, Ying, Lee, Lawson with the tip. Oh, Yang with a good dig over there. And now Parker's got to get across it. She does. That's a good job out of the little barrel. Lawson just missed timed her hit there. And it will be I'll make that 5-2. And we're going to get a substitution. Here comes Harvey in for Lavelle. And we're going to get a timeout actually on the court. So 5-2 right now here into this fourth set. And it's Groveton with the lead. We'll be right back here on a net as in.
Hey, y'all got a dirty truck.
Well, then take it to Joe's Car Spa for a spa day.
At Joe's, they make 'em shine.
And they're standing by to work with the community.
They was elected best of Shelby County this year, and it's called Joe's, but it probably ought to be called Reed since Reed Grant owns it.
So, Billy Don, when it's time for your car or truck to have a spa day, where do you take it?
I don't know.
That's right, folks. Don't forget to get your car over to Joe's Car Spa. They do a good job over there. As a matter of fact, I need to take my little Pontiac over there. It needs a good washing. Here comes Harvey into the ball game now for Carsey Lavelle for Coach Rupp after the timeout. 5-2. It is Ying. She is back there to serve here for Groveton as they are a third of the way to 15 here. Going across. Here we go. Harley into the net. A good block right there. Looks like Lee might have been in front of that one. And 6-2. Ying. Our team 4-point lead. Back across. Here we go. Lady Dragons. Lawson. Good job digging it out there for the Indians. Albus now getting it across and does. Send it back up in there in the middle. And there's Lawson. Ying. Alexander doing a great job standing up as always. Snell. Oh, great play there by Harley to save it for the Lady Dragons. Parker. Ying. Here comes the Indians and Albus. That's to Harley. And now Jones looking to set it up for Lawson. Lawson sends it to the back line. Parker right there. She got it. They're back across. Alexander giving it a good ride. Saving it there on the Lady Dragons. And nice job, Dragons. Saving it on the out of bounds. Ying. Albus once again. It's a beautiful touch there and finds it just inside the line. 7-2. Albus for the Lady Indians of Groveton. And Ying in a 5-point lead here for Groveton. Shelbyville needs to break this serve and get this point back here. And that might do it. Nice try. Oh, good job. Lawson as it got right down in the middle of everybody there for Groveton. And now 7-3. Here's Lady Dragons now going to have to try to get back into it. That's Jaylee Jones back there. Trailing by 4. I'm back up in the middle here. Ying. There's Parker. Right out to the far side, and it just does land inside the line over there. Good job by Parker finding a spot. 8-3. And the serve will now go back over to Groveton, and it will be Albus going back there as her team leads by 5. On the way. Nice job there, and they get it across. Set it up here in the middle for Lee. Lee. Set up for Lawson now off the top of the line. And get it. Lawson once again. That's off for one of the Groveton players. There we go. Ying in the middle. Antley sends it strong, and it stays inbounds. Antley with the big spike for the points. And Albus will go back now as a large lead. 6 points. Large lead there had by Shelbyville now last set. Now has turned around here for Groveton and diving in there. Snell onto the ace for the point. 10-3. Albus now 2/3 of the way here for that 15 points here she needs to get this final set for Lady Indians. Digging it out here. So the Dragons need to get this point off the hands there. The one hit too many. Jones not able to get it across. And took that fourth hit to get it there. So now it's put up to the biggest lead by either team in any of these sets now, 11-3. Jones, Snell, back to Jones. Jones, not a good hit on that one. Into the net, 12-3. Groveton taking care of business here into this, the last set. Lady Dragons just haven't been able to get a good solid hit on the ball a couple of times here. See if they can make that go around here. And that is off the hands of Lawson over on that far side for the spike for the point. Albus once again coming up from the serve to make it 13-3. So Albus with serve once again. Digging out there. Here's Albus. Set it up. Yings. That's going to be two hands onto the hit. And the Lady Dragons now 13-4. A lot of work to do, but hey, bring Slocum in, Snell out, and Lawson back for the serve. And the Dragons, we'd have some good play right here. Antley going to try to get it across, and does. Rolls off the top of the net, and Antley doesn't get a good hit on it, but rolls it off the top of the net and finds a spot right here on the far side, or the near side of the net, and it falls in for the point. And 14-4. And here's Parker. Up underneath. Back out, and that's going to get off the hands of the back line there, off of the hands of Antley, and out of play 14-5. Shelbyville still in it. Here comes B&L for H&H. In case you didn't know, that's Harley and Harvey for Lavelle and Bohannon. Here we go. Oh, right there into the front of the net. 15-5, and that is going to do it, as it will be a 3-2 win here for the Groveton Lady Indians. And man, I tell you what a great match this was, going right down to it. We knew it was going to. The Lady Dragons not able to pull it out here into the 5th set, but what a great game it was here. Good job by the Lady Indians of Groveton to get the win here this afternoon. All right, it is time for our Aurora Concepts post-game show. We'll be right back for you, folks, as we wrap it up, as the Lady Indians of Groveton win it by a score of 3-2 here this afternoon over the Lady Dragons of Shelbyville.
Nobody wants to be sick, but at least at Aurora Concepts, being sick is easy. From their spacious waiting room to their experienced and friendly staff, they care about you. They listen to you. They're here for you. From start to finish, that's the experience at Aurora.
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3 to see why Blake Furniture is the top furniture company in East Texas. Get the lowest prices and discover our easy in-store financing and low payment plans. Plus, get the fastest delivery in East Texas. Get your credit pre-approved online at blakefurniture.com today.
Wallington Shire's Pierce Productions says thank you to the folks who sponsor these fine area teams. They include Blake Furniture, what you want, when you want it. Sandy Cox State Farm, she's your good neighbor. Watson & Sons, their family serving your family. Portacool, home of the new Apex Series fans. Joe's, don't take your car to a car wash, take it to a car spa. And Batters Law Firm, if your case matters, it's got to be Batters. Thank you for helping us celebrate Shelby County's athletes.
All righty, folks, we are back here in our Dairy Queen player of the game for the Groveton Lady Indians. And I'm just going to have to go with the number 12, Albus. She just played a great game out there really well for the Lady Indians of Groveton. So I'm going to go with Albus. She's going to be our Groveton Dairy Queen player of the game for the Lady Dragons of Shelbyville. You know, there's a couple different ways I could go there, but I really like what I saw out there from Corey Lawson out there. So it's either going to be Corey Lawson or going to be Addie Slocum. How about co-players of the game here tonight? So we're going to go with Slocum and Lawson. That's going to get the co-players of the game here tonight. Shelbyville, I tell you what, they had their opportunities there in the first and second set. but Groveton just held on and was able to make some good plays there at the end as it was back and forth all the way to the end of that. And Shelbyville comes back here and they get that third set and a good win on that third one. They kept up the good drive and kept working, got that fourth set and that fifth set. It just, I don't know, they just, the Groveton just came out there and they had some good plays there. And Shelbyville just not able to get a couple good hits in there. I think it could have been different. It could have went right down to the way, but just didn't go Shelbyville's way there into that last set. So Coach Rupp and the Lady Indians, or the Lady Dragons, are going to lose this one here 3-2. And they'll drop to 5-2 onto the district, and 6-1 now for the Groveton Lady Indians. What a great matchup it was. I knew it was going to be here tonight, going all 5 sets. So I'm going to say thank you to both the coaches, Coach Wallace, and everybody here letting us be here for Shelbyville this afternoon. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, folks. That is going to wrap it up here for us. Hope everyone has an awesome, blessed, and wonderful night. We're out. Bye-bye. The proceeding was a presentation of Watlington, Shires, and Pierce Productions. We hope you have an awesome and blessed night. God bless America, God bless our troops, and God bless each and every one of you.